spoke on history.
Yeah.
All those guys are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the kid from Germantown, name alongside them is like going into your career, like starting the amateurs into the professionals. Did you think you would be here?
For sure. I knew I was gonna be here. You know, I was trying to turn pro when I was like 14 or 15. I used to hate the amateurs. The amateur wasn't really my thing or my style. You know, I boxed pro since I was 13, 14 years old. So I adapted to pro style real early. I never threw a lot of punches, and I always took my time, and I was like patient and things like that. So, and I used to hate the amateurs. So,
as far as you go, right? I've heard multiple stories, and the first story that comes to mind is that when we would go to the gym to work, Boots will always be outside playing basketball.
Yeah.
And they said like 14, 15, 16 is when you people started seeing you in the gym and sparring pros and like that.
I mean, yeah, well, I had my first fight at 8, and then after that I didn't fight again until I was like 14, I think, or 13, 14. And I went on like that tear when I won like 4 or 5 national straight. And but yeah, I was always in the gym, but I was like more on the basketball side. And you know how this go. You know, once basketball wasn't fun for me as boxing was, I just stopped playing basketball and went back to the street full-time boxing. And I've been in love with this game forever, and I'm still on.
What clicked? Like, because they said they would come up to the gym, you'd be outside playing ball, and then you would come in and do pad work with people. Yeah. Not you boxing, but you holding the pads for people.
Yeah, no, sometimes I'd be outside playing basketball. I come and do pad work with my brothers or any of my other fighters. Some days I come in, I'll be playing basketball. They need some sparring for some other kids. I'd go spar in my school uniform.
Yeah, you say?
Yeah, boxing that's how much I love the sport of boxing. And when you love something, like when you good at what you're doing, you love what you're doing, it's hard to beat somebody like that. It's hard to beat somebody that love what they're doing and do.
So whereas though the guys that you were going up against, like you were going up against Supernova, Antoine Russell, Jermaine Ortiz, Richardson Hitchens, you were just coming off of, you talking about like a 6-year like layoff as far as amateur fights? When you went on that run?
Yep. When I went on that little run, I had my first fight, I was 8, and I chilled, played basketball. I still was in the gym doing what I was doing, but I wound up coming back when I was 14. And from 14, 13, 14, I just went on that little tear. I won like 4 national straight, you know, and it was crazy. You know, it was cool. You know, I got to fight all those guys multiple times, and you know, it was good. You know, good experience. You know, and everybody that I fought basically pro. You know, some of them world champions, some of them not, or some of them like contenders and things like that. But yeah, everybody doing anything right now.
Did you win your first national?
Yeah, that was my first national.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. And I only had I think I only had like 3 fights.
3 fights before that?
My first national was something called a title tournament. At the time, that was like a big thing back in the day. But now I don't know if it's still a big thing now, a title tournament. Then I went to the youth. I won the Golden Gloves. I won Olympic trials. It was just I went on a little crazy little tear.
Okay. So now the kids is the guys, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everybody doing their thing right now. You know, everybody, shout out to them.